It's time for the Coach's Corner Show, presented by Big Z Sports with WJER. Coach's Corner is brought to you by Williams Floorcoverings, Wood Electric, and Sugar Valley Meats.
Bill Hammerstrom here for Big Z Sports and WJER Sports in the Coach's Corner with Dover head football coach Matt Rees. Coach, coming off of a big win over Worcester last week, 42-14. A lot of stuff we could talk about that game, but how about we start with the defense?
Sure.
I know that you told us that they had some big guys up front. How are you guys able to overcome that and hold them to 14 points?
Yeah, I mean, I felt that our front held up well. Yes, we got driven off the ball with some guys at times, but overall, I thought we held up well. We ran to the ball. We continued to grow there, and we played a little more consistent.
Our Subway player of the game, Dante Clark, had 3 interceptions. I don't know how many times that's been done in Dover football history, but maybe you could talk about his game a little bit.
Yeah, Dante, and week in and week out, we talk about him not coming off the field offensively, defensively, special teams, and he's a significant contributor in all 3 assets of the game. But defensively came in big in clutch situations to get us the ball back. And watching his effort, especially early on in the interception, returning it down inside of Worcester's territory was big for us as well.
And sticking in the defensive backfield, we saw Jack Judkins get back in the game. Quarterback turned cornerback just about for you. Can you talk about his impact on the game and coming back?
Yeah, he was actually leading tackler, on Friday night. So, that just says a lot about Jack, coming out of, an injury, understanding that, our offense is continuing to develop, and just saying, hey, I want to be on the field and contribute any way I can. And, we started working him at outside safety, and he's progressing well doing that, and obviously had a big game for us. And, you talk about different people that stand out, and that's one person that stands out because he's not someone who's played a lot of defense for us in the past. And so to come in and not, he's still learning, but he's embracing it. He wants to learn. He wants to grow. And so, like I said, coming out with 9 tackles in that game as a first-time starter on defense is pretty nice in my eyes.
And then how about we talk about the offense, too? No turnovers, and you had a 100-yard rusher in the game.
Yeah, we did. Cohen Murray rushed for 140 yards in that game, sophomore. And so it's nice to be able to control the ball, by running it, but also have the ability to throw. And whenever you can maintain some balance, it makes your team that much better.
Been outside for most of the Coach's Corner. Never got bothered by bugs before, but here in the locker room.
I know. It's usually this one pesky fly, and later he'll find his way to my office and start bothering me in there. So, Madison
Comprehensive next on the schedule, homecoming game. They come in 2-5, but they've done some stuff that they haven't done in the past, like they haven't beat Worcester in Worcester since 2011. So they have some positives that they're looking at on that.
They're a very good football team, and that's where, again, said the same thing about Worcester, but you can't let a record deceive you. I mean, they're a very good football team. They're well coached. What they do offensively, defensively, and special teams, they do well. They have size. They have athleticism. So, it's not we never have an easy opponent on our schedule, but it's definitely going to be a challenge for us.
And then what about all the homecoming festivities going on? Do you get a chance to enjoy them at all?
On Friday night, no. But maybe after. But throughout the week, some of the things that go on at school, able to, be a part of those. But, when it comes down to Friday night's festivities, there's really we're dialed into football at that point.
What time can they focus on Saturday?
Whenever we're done.
Okay. All right, Coach Matt Rees, thank you again for joining us here in the Coach's Corner and your pet fly that you bring around here to the Dover locker room.
Yeah, you have to give it a name. Think of a name for me.
We'll work on that for next time. How about Buzz?
Buzz will work.
All right. In the Coach's Corner, Bill Hammerstrom, Matt Rees on your Sports Voice of the Valley.
Thanks for joining us for the Coach's Corner Show, presented by Big Z Sports with WJER. Coach's Corner was brought to you by Wood Electric, Sugar Valley Meats, and Williams Floorcoverings.